What's up, dudes? I'm outside. It's a beautiful day out. I have my red velvet lettuce, which is still kind of green, but it's getting red along the edges. And my city just tested the alarms, the tornado alarms. So that just got done. So my dog is right here and he's totally freaking out. So I'm going to repot my starter into a bigger pot. And what I was talking about, okay, I hear we're talking about this, okay? So, Spirit, I downloaded talking about responsible food sourcing. And so, yeah, the lesson of the orange roughie. Hey, the alarms are going off. Are you paying attention? The lesson of the orange roughie. Here, back up, boo-boo. The manager's special. What's for dinner at the restaurant? Orange roughie. You gonna get it? Yeah, it tastes really good. So for a long time, everybody ate orange roughie. They overfished and weren't responsible with how much orange roughie they were taking out of the ocean. Here, I'm trying to like block my dog from walking over here right now. I'm using my leg. And in the 70s, orange roughie was overfished so much that it became endangered. And we took this fish out of the ocean in such large quantities, faster than it could replenish itself. And now orange roughie might go extinct. Yeah. So it's we're kind of like ahead of the game. It's still here right now, but it might go extinct. So if you go into a restaurant and they say, guess what the manager's special is? Orange roughie. Would you eat it? Knowing that there's a good chance this fish is going to go extinct. Would you want to taste it before it's gone? Okay. And then I heard the Dust Bowl. So the Dust Bowl in the United States in the 30s, in the Great Depression, yeah, it was irresponsible farming. And so people didn't realize that you needed to rotate your crops. And so they just kept planting the same crops over and over in the dirt. And the dirt just got sucked out of so much nutrients that it literally turned to dust. And so all of the farmland just all of a sudden lost all its nutrients and wasn't able to grow anything. And then big winds would come and everybody was just lost in the dust. And that's just from depleting something until there's nothing left. And then you've ruined it. Alright? Yeah, I remember reading people are yeah, somebody might do a home garden, somebody might think about growing their own food. Yeah, I remember reading on X, I think at the time it was Twitter, somebody talking about if there's no food, that they would just grow their own food. And then they'd forage. And so, between cities, or say like a major city that has maybe 500,000 people, say there's like a breakdown of something. Yeah. You're going to tell yourself you're going to grow your own food. See this? This is at least a couple weeks of growth so far. Yeah. I don't even have a full salad after 2 weeks. Yeah. So you're gonna grow your own food when you're hungry, when there's no food left? Yeah, you're gonna starve before you have anything to eat. And then they said, oh, well, we'll just forage. Yeah, but can you imagine all of Minneapolis going to all the public parks and people like fighting over a dandelion leaf? A 500,000 people showing up just looking for something to eat on the ground. All right. So yeah, that discussion did come about when people were talking about, once again, we're talking about Elon. When people were saying that meme, Elon Musk could have donated 1 billion, million, trillion, however much money to every citizen in the U.S. Instead, he wasted all this money on Twitter. We all could be millionaires. Yeah. Well, if that would have happened, there would have been a total collapse of society. Yeah. Who's showing up for work? We're all millionaires now. Well, I'm not going to pick up the puke on aisle 5 at the grocery store. I'm a millionaire now. Yeah, no. No, I'm not getting up at 4 to make the bread. No, I'm a millionaire. Yeah, guess what happens? There's no bread. If you can find bread, a loaf of bread will cost $900. Yeah. But people don't think it through. They just want to critique somebody for not doing what they think they should do. So if he had given all of us $1 million or whatever, whatever, there would have been a complete collapse of society. Nobody'd show up for work. Yeah. Well, no, I'm a millionaire now. Pretty soon there's no food in the grocery stores. Yeah. Uh-oh. So look at people who are quick to point fingers without thinking things through. That's the lesson. And in case of an emergency, do you know where you're going to get your next meal? All right, there you go. So some food for thought.